So, you better not tape record me.
Noah's working on his science project for the end of the year. Making a biome.
Mommy, see? Mommy, hold it.
Well,
So awesome!
Mommy, see it. Mommy, see it.
what is your biome about?
Mommy, see
Just a
it.
minute.
It's a temperate deciduous forest.
Do you know everything about it?
Not all of it. It's kind of hard because there's lots of things to go with it. Like you have to color a folder, also on the back. You have to go on the computer.
Let's see your folder.
What?
Let's see your folder so far. What you've got drawn on the
I haven't
front.
put anything in it,
That's okay. Just show me what you've got on the
But-
front.
but this is what I got on the front. It has some trees in there, some birds, a snake, and wait, I don't have a snake on there. But I do have a little pond, some rocks, a bear, a brown bear, an eagle, a nightingale here. I got a cardinal here, and some eggs.
Whose favorite bird is the cardinal?
Grandma C.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a little cardinal there, some trees, clouds, sun, and and if you can't see, there's a little beaver there. He's chewing on the tree, so he can build his
I
lodge.
tried to zoom in, and that's okay.
The beaver.
So
is
what
eating.
else do you have to do for this project?
I also have to go on the computer
For what?
for doing the map. Like what you have to do on that is you need to take one colored pencil and shade in the biome that is on the map. So I did mine, temperate deciduous forest.
And where are they usually located?
They're usually located in Europe, North America, South America, Australia, and Africa.
Oh.
And,
Mommy, hold it.
And what else?
Mommy,
I also got
Just a minute,
here.
Ray.
I also got 2 locations I picked, a city, and I also got some the averages for the temperature and the rainfall.
Mommy, hold it.
Okay.
Mommy, hold
Okay, you can hold it. You can hold it.
I also
Hang on, Reagan. Hang on.
and I also got a food pyramid, or the energy pyramid, sorry. And what I got here is I got the sun right here at the bottom. I got some grass here. The sun is the
Move your
sun.
hand.
The grass is the consumer because that's the sun's energy. The, and the grass eats the sun's energy.
Okay, you can look at it in just a minute. You can look at it in just a minute.
So the sun has energy, and the grass eats that energy so they can grow. And then the white-tailed deer eats the grass. That's another consumer. The dole, it's called a dole. It's kind of weird, but I put in parentheses. It's actually a wolf, and it is also another consumer, which is eating the deer here.
And a consumer is what?
Is an animal that eats another animal.
Okay.
And
And deer are consumers,
yes, because they eat the grass.
but that's not an animal. Grass isn't.
Yeah.
Didn't you
but
just
they
say that-
consume, they consume the energy from the sun.
Okay, but you just said that a consumer is an animal that eats another animal.
Also plants too. I forgot that, sorry.
Okay.
But plants also do because they eat the sun's energies.
Okay.
And so here's the dole here with the wolf here eating the deer. And then I got a bald eagle. Now sometimes bald eagles eat meat. So whenever that wolf is done eating that deer, there's usually some meat laying around on the bone. So he would be a decomposer. He would eat the rest off the bone.
Okay.
So that's why I have a little bald eagle next to the deer.
Kind of like you.
Quiet. Okay? I'm not a decomposer. Dad is a decomposer. Also consumer. So,
Okay. So what else did you have to do for this project? Anything else?
yes, I have to write a thing poem. And this is not, I don't think this is good, but this is what I got.
Okay.
I wrote down the title for my biome. Temperate deciduous forest.
Okay.
And so this is what it is. It feels like lots of trees and animals It looks like beautiful plants and leaves. It's capable of finding food and water. Friend of is opossums, rabbits, squirrels, weasels, white-tailed deer, and cardinals. The enemy of is the bears, scorpions, and red-tailed hawks. And that's it. That's what I got there.
Cool.
And I also,
Hold it.
here's the map I did. Here's all that. And I also wrote a key there, so I put a green box there, which means the temperate forest here.
Uh-huh.
So there's that.
Just a minute, Reagan.
I put a food web. It has a whole bunch of animals.
Whoa.
The temperate deciduous forest has lots of animals. Here's some here. Here's an ant, earthworm, some raspberry bushes. It doesn't look like one, but I tried.
How can you know what you're pointing at from the back?
Because I'm looking at it here, and I can
Oh,
actually
you're
read
reading
behind.
it through the paper?
Yeah. Here's a tree here,
I thought that was pretty good.
and here's a cardinal here,
Mm-hmm.
and here's a snake. Eats
Not
lots
my
of things.
favorite.
Yeah, Mom is not a very good friend of snakes.
No.
Here's a little bald eagle here. It could be a black or a brown bear because there's black and brown bears in there. Here's that dole, the wolf here.
Mm-hmm.
Here is the white-tailed deer, I think, right? Yep, it is. Looks like a molar duck here.
Mallard.
Mallard duck. I cannot spell that. It's hard. Here's a red-tailed hawk. I just drew a little red tail on there. Here's a beaver and a nightingale here.
Okay.
A frog, a muskrat.
That's like Reagan.
Yes.
And that's not me.
It's not?
No.
What are you?
Vegas.
What kind of animal are you?
A monkey.
A monkey, huh? Do you climb like monkeys?
Yeah.
What kind of animal is on your shirt?
A froggy.
And how do frogs go?
Ribbit, ribbit,
Show the camera how you go ribbit, ribbit.
ribbit, ribbit.
There you go.
Mommy.
I'll let you see this when I'm done. Okay, now Bubba, tell me the rest of your project.
Here's the sun, because the plants here, they feed off the sun's energy.
Uh-huh.
So there's that, and I also kind of colored the line so that you guys will be able to follow where everything goes.
Cool.
So there's my food web. Here's my food chain. What I did here was I colored the sky, the clouds, and here's the sun again. Here comes the energy to these raspberry bushes. I drew some bushes with some little raspberries there.
How did you spell bush?
Boosh. I'm sorry, but
Oh my. Do we need to go back to 2nd grade and learn how to spell bush?
the teacher looked at
How
me.
old are we?
We are 13. I'm 13. Now, but
And this 13-year-old cannot spell bush. Try again.
Bush.
There you go. So why is it spelled Boosh?
Well, the teacher looked at it and she saw it. And she looked at it and she said, "Yep, that's right." And I'm like, "Okay." But I guess it's wrong, so I'm going to go ahead and fix that. And the earthworm actually eats the raspberries in the temperate forest. So here's a little earthworm going out of a hole
Yeah,
here.
not my favorite either.
And then I got an arrow pointing to the cardinal. The cardinals love earthworms. And so I'm also another one goes to the rattlesnake, and it eats the cardinal. And then the rattlesnake gets eaten by the black bear.
I
But
didn't know that bears ate snakes.
they actually do.
That's disgusting.
They love them. So yeah, there's my food chain,
Okay.
and that's it.
Awesome. So what are you working on now? Is it part of the biome or something different?
It's part of the biome. All this stuff will be able to fit inside
No,
here.
but what you're working on now with that creature where you have to pick the planet.
Well, what we have to do is we need to read and pick the planet here, or the environment,
Okay.
and then we need to imagine an animal that would be able to live in that environment.
Are those real planets or are they just like imaginary?
They're actually, I don't really know. They sound like they sound like they're real, but also it just feels like it's part of an environment on the earth. Because
Okay.
like this one looks like it's in like Colorado or something, because it has a whole bunch of mountains and has lots of fish and water there too. This one, it sounds like the desert. It just feels like it's the desert because it's saying it's hot and dry, and there are some trees in the desert, like cactus. Cactus are trees, they say. This one is talking about the tropical rainforest, and this one's talking about like a regular environment, because it says that it gets hot and cold, and it goes around. It mostly takes up the whole planet, and it rains a lot, and usually pools and lakes in the ocean would fill up with lots of water. So all this stuff looks like it's mostly on Earth. It's not like Neptune or Saturn or anything. It's just on Earth.
Okay, but you have to create an animal for one of those.
Yeah, you have to imagine an animal. Right now I picked number 3, and this is what it says. This planet is tropical, wet and hot. Most of the planet is covered by rainforest. The planet is very flat. Water collects in large pools and lakes which have water in them all year around. A species of poisonous plant grows thickly on the ground. The spines of the plant are poisonous, and any animal which steps on one is sure to die. The vegetation is plentiful and includes leaves, fruits, and nuts. Animals include carnivorous snakes, varieties of insects, monkeys, fish, and birds. So I am looking at these animals, and I'm trying to think, why won't I imagine those animals and trying to make it different, trying to make them look different, and then name it different. So like,
How about something totally crazy?
yeah, I can probably think of something totally crazy.
Because you're totally crazy.
I am not totally crazy, Mom. You're totally crazy.
Can you say goodnight
Well,
until next time?
until next time, we can talk about...
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Yes, my name is Bill. Bill Noah, the science guy. Or maybe I can say Bill Brooks, the science guy.
But that doesn't rhyme.
I know. I don't like rhymes. But good night. I had fun.
We'll see you on the flip side.
Peace!
See you on the flip side.